Welcome to Japan English News, Quick Scan. Today's headlines. COVID-19 cases top 5,000 in Japan for first time in 4 months. Japan confirmed more than 5,000 new COVID-19 cases on January 7, topping 5,000 for the first time since September 17 last year, as a surging wave of infections continued sweeping across the nation. Okinawa Prefecture reported a record 1,414 new cases. It was the first time that the number of daily cases, excluding those on the U.S. military bases, exceeded 1,000 in the prefecture. Kishida approves pre-emergency measures in 3 prefectures. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida's government on January 7 gave its first approval for requested measures to battle COVID-19 at the local level. A government task force accepted the requests from the 3 prefectures of Okinawa, Hiroshima and Yamaguchi to implement pre-emergency measures until the end of January to stem their recent surges in new infections, particularly with the Omicron variant. Governors' group calls for urgent measures to stop Omicron spread. The National Governors Association, at an emergency meeting of directors on January 6, agreed that the 6th wave of novel coronavirus infections has hit Japan and that urgent measures are needed to tackle the crisis. The directors at the online meeting compiled proposals for the central government, particularly in response to the rapid spread of the Omicron variant. Nearly 400 in Tokyo sent to hospitals after falling due to snow, ice. Nearly 400 people in Tokyo were sent to hospitals on Thursday and Friday after slipping and falling due to ice and snow as the capital saw its first heavy snowfall in 4 years. Central Tokyo had 10 centimeters of snow by Thursday evening, with disrupted traffic restoring to normal on Friday. The mercury dropped to -3.5 C in central areas of the capital on Friday morning, although temperatures rose again by the afternoon due to sunny weather and traffic conditions gradually returned to normal. Surging COVID-19 cases complicate last-minute planning for Beijing Olympics. The organizers of the Beijing Winter Olympic Games have less than a month to put the finishing touches to their preparations and ensure that surging coronavirus cases do not sink the event. Anyone visiting the Winter Olympics test events in the city of Zanjiku in recent weeks would have experienced firsthand how organizers plan to keep athletes and staff safe. To enter the zone surrounding the venues, people had to show proof of a negative PCR test at police-controlled checkpoints. Japanese workers' wages little changed in November. Japanese workers on average took home roughly the same wages in November as a year earlier. Labor Ministry officials say cash earnings stood at 280,398 yen, or nearly $2,420. That includes basic salary and overtime pay. Such extra pay accounted for an average of 18,569 yen, or $160. That's up 2.7% in yen terms. McDonald's Japan slices fries to small size as it faces shipping snags. Japanese customers will have to settle for a small serving of McDonald's fries for the next month or so after the fast food chain said it was limiting portions due to shipping problems. McDonald's Holdings Company Japan said in a statement on Friday that the impact of flood damage on the port of Vancouver and other disruptions since last year would delay an expected shipment of potatoes from North America. Masters champion Hideki Matsuyama sees bright future for Japanese golf. Hideki Matsuyama made history last spring when he won the Masters, put on the iconic green jacket and became the first Japanese man to claim a major golf championship. And while the humble 29-year-old looks to burnish his legacy by becoming just the 4th player to win back-to-back Masters, he wants other players from his homeland to help him lift Japanese golf to higher highs. Japanese billionaire Maezawa to explore Mariana Trench. Yusaku Maezawa, the billionaire entrepreneur who last month became the first Japanese civilian to travel to the International Space Station, said Friday he now plans a trip to the Mariana Trench, the deepest location on Earth. Maezawa revealed the exploration project at a press conference at the Foreign Correspondents Club of Japan in Tokyo, saying that it's been almost decided what kind of submarine will be used and how long the trip will be. Details of the plan will be announced later, he added. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.